Renegades. Sigali said, brother, I'm gonna hit the cash app. I need you to react to 2 songs. Well, here's one. Go ahead and cue that intro. Let's get into it. I knew this was gonna be one of them ones as soon as I seen the title of the song. Penitence? As a man that loves words, regret and remorse? If you didn't know what it meant, there you go. But regret, we all got them. Some people might try to deny it, but Ren, I always feel like he's gonna give you that much deeper feeling about what it's gonna be, so we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna sit back a little bit, we're gonna turn on the headphones. You know we're locked in. Let's clock in, let's go.
Lately, I think I was over time in my chest, beating slower like the clouds, the color of them fading out, fading out.
Who is Molly McKenna? Because she's got that Billie Eilish feel, but man, there is something about that old style of just breathiness. There's something that does to me every single time, and I gotta hear that part again. Let's go. We ain't got the Ren.
Fading out,
you gotta feel it. I love that. And we get Ren after this? I love the black and white style. I feel like there's something that is just so authentic about just taking color out of everything and then just letting it be that raw form as being captured as a moment in time. The visuals are amazing already.
I counted the days she left like a prisoner, etching markings on my skin with an old knife, scratching. You see,
So we get the poet Ren. I love the fact that I am literally working on my book right now, and then someone, see, this is where the higher calling just pulls you back into where you need to be. The higher calling says, you need this. It means something when it just hits different because it starts to open your mind. You got to be connected.
I counted the days she left like a prisoner, etching markings on my skin with an old knife, scratching. You see, I wanted the physical to match the psychological, and yet no matter how hard I dug, I still could not match that.
Oh my God.
I longed for reasons, I sung with demons, I sat in a dark, dusty room, barely moving, breathing. I chewed through my own umbilical cord attached to her navel. I wanted to be separate.
I chewed through my own umbilical cord just to... There is something about how he understands exactly what every word means, and then as he's adding these visuals, each word also means something, and the way his voice inflection also goes is just captivating because the storytelling of him just talking. He might not even have the energy to really put forth the massive amount of energy, but the way that this is given, just, again, another masterpiece. This actually might be one of my favorites just based off of how it sounds as a poet. I enjoy this.
I sung with demons, I sat in a dark, dusty room, barely moving,
Paint the
breathing.
picture.
I chewed through my own umbilical cord attached to her navel. I wanted to be separate. I think my mind is leaking.
Oh my God.
Solitude is so so depleted.
I did it to myself. I know that you are faithful. I did it for my health. How come I'm still unstable and falling far from hell? The suicidal angel who's lost my wings and fell, falling so ungraceful.
Molly adds to this, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's almost like there's a haunting feel, but it's like the voices that are in the back of your head talking about the emotions, talking about stagnation, the regret, and then all this song does is cry out to the inside piece of what you are missing. Everything that you possibly did wrong, everything that you could probably think about at this point, like it is regret. The remorse that you feel, like how can you tell me if you're listening to this song that you don't have any feelings? Matter of fact, if this made you feel something, if you are watching this and probably hearing it for the first time, do you feel something as you listen to the song? Because there's no way that you can't to me. To me, I just feel like both of them giving what they're giving right now and the intimacy, like they are very close up on the mic. You can hear that and they're just talking, but they're talking to your soul. Just gorgeous to listen to. I can't say that about every song. This is why his artistry is different.
I did it for my health. How come I'm still unstable and falling far from hell? The suicidal angel who's lost my wings and fell, falling so ungraceful, vanished into hell.
I wish that I could stop crying. They say that the body is 70% water. I feel like I must have reduced mine by a considerable fraction. Newton's third theory states that for every action there must be an equal and opposite counter-reaction. And so I retrace my steps and try to find reasons in the arms of my demons, cause I can't find healing if I can't find meaning in conundrum. Leaning on my dom-nom, feelings how the news high, beaming when I hung from, ceilings when I run from, demons that are living in my head.
He's giving science and he's spitting. Like, do you understand the art of science itself? And now you've got the art of hip hop and you've got the art of emotion all wrapped into one. This is different. This is far above what most artists can do because they can't capture it the way that he does. I gotta run that back. The whole Newton part of it, and then how he said, I've reduced the 70% of the liquid, the water in my body, like I am drained. Brother.
I wish that I could stop crying. They say that the body is 70% water. I feel like I must have reduced mine by a considerable fraction. Newton's third theory states that for every action there must be an equal and opposite counter-reaction. And so I retrace my steps and try to find reasons in the arms of my demons, cause I can't find healing if I can't find meaning in conundrum. Leaning on my dom-nom, feelings how the news high, beaming when I hung from, ceilings when I run from, demons that are living in my head and escape. Fate and disapparate, evaporate, evacuate and then activate. Fate, but it cut the brakes. Now I'm driving my universe into a lake in the weight of the world, don't wait. We make mistakes when it's all a stake. For goodness sake, a double take. But I don't want to eat that cake. I ruminate inside meaning to illuminate a dark mind. I communicate without speaking, and I've seen so much I went blind.
You ruminate inside meaning, brother. Yes, you do. As a person that hears just slightly different than probably most people do, I hear your soul talking, and you meant every word of this. You do. You do everything that you say, and I can appreciate that. The weight of the words that you have within yourself is more than most people can carry, and I say that without any qualms whatsoever. You have a gift that weighs heavy on your heart, and then you just give it to the world.
Mistakes when it's all a stake. For goodness sake, a double take. But I don't want to eat that cake. I ruminate inside meaning to illuminate a dark mind. I communicate without speaking, and I've seen so much I went blind. I live in a lie with the lion inside. Living a lie with the lion inside. And my mind is hungry for my sanity. I live in a lie with the lion inside. Living a lie with the lion inside. And my mind is hungry and I don't know why. Pressure drop, deep breath, time stops, a broken, etc. ... Pressure drop, pressure drop, pressure drop. I feel it consuming. I can't stop. Dot the dot. The lines join the dots, and I'm tying knots. Then divide and multiply. Square the root of pi. Beat the puzzle. I try to keep my mind focused on the line. Hopscotch and pop rocks. I take shots of teardrops. When I drop a pill pop, I find peace and time stops.
That is amazing. Ren said, if I can't tell you exactly how I feel face to face, I'm gonna put it on paper. There's no way that you can't sit back and just feel something, because no matter who you are, no matter how strong you are, it digs in deep and it pulls emotions out of you. Ren, from a poet, brother, you picked the perfect word to come back and talk about the regret, the remorse. The umbilical cord that you have is always going to be connected to music and your ability to see things differently. This is top tier. Sigali, I hope I'm even saying that right, but thank you. As I'm writing my own book, this opens up different cabinets in my mind to dig deeper into, and I can only appreciate that. Stay blessed, stay healthy, and let it out. That's all I can say. Let everything out that you've been holding inside, because if you don't, then you're gonna have regret for never doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here.